Return of OG Fortnite shows a massive problem with modern day games, particularly games as a service. Games as a service means that games will often get tweaked over time to ensure they keep their fan base playing and remain profitable, which is not inherently a bad thing. In fact, it was integral to Fortnite's success over the years. All the updates we witnessed over the years kept Fortnite exciting and grew its popularity, but sometimes games as a service can be detrimental to the consumer. You no longer own games is one of the worst parts of games as a service. If I want to go back and play Portal 2, I can. I can play the game I bought back in 2011, and it will be the exact same game I once played as a child. Now, what if I want to play Overwatch 1? I can't. The devs wiped Overwatch 1 for Overwatch 2. A game I bought back in 2016 for $40 is no longer playable. Now, I'm no lawyer, but is that not illegal? At best, it's incredibly shady. I can't relive my memories in this game at all because the game no longer exists. It became a live service game. Fortnite is somewhat similar, granted it is free to play, but until now I could not play Chapter 1 again. It wasn't like Portal or Fallout where I could just hop back in for a bump of nostalgia. Chapter 1 Fortnite was unplayable until Epic brought it back, and you could argue they done it for fan service or it was the right thing to do, but you cannot deny that the amount of money they will make bringing back Chapter 1. And that leads us into another problem I have with games as a service. One of the main drivers behind games as a service business model is money. You see, the business model is built around analysing your consumers' behaviour, identifying a change that they will like, and then updating the game. Okay, for example, this can be found on Fortnite. Their main demographic is kids to young adults. A popular movie for this demographic gets released, they then update the game with a mechanic relating to that movie, and with that update they will add in monetizable aspects, such as skins. And the result is honestly fucking profitable as shit. Fortnite earns a lot of money, and Disney gets to advertise their next movie to the masses. In fact, this model is so profitable that other games have deployed this tactic as well. Granted, they maybe didn't do it as well as Epic.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster.
What the f*** is this?
And an argument I often see with skins is that you don't have to necessarily buy these skins, which is correct, but the game does a pretty good job at luring you into buying them by making the entire game's theme around that character. And if you have a young, impressionable child, or a stupid adult, do you think that they will have the willpower to say no? Hell, even Activision patented a matchmaking algorithm a while ago to encourage microtransactions. And I would argue that when a game is actively trying to persuade you into buying skins that don't matter, I would argue that these are predatory monetization techniques. And finally, I just hate how these games are often soulless. Gone are the days when AAA companies focused on making unique and personality-filled games. Now they all just adopt the most profitable model and genre. Every game plays the same and copies each other's monetization tactics. Every single time a new game launches, I know it's going to be riddled with bugs, but the shop will work. It will have little to no content, but it will come with a roadmap of when this content is expected to be released, and it will have silly collabs of characters that just do not fit into this game's world. What the fuck is that? Now, I am not blaming Fortnite for these issues. To me, it just happens to be the game that popularized this business model. Fortnite is a perfect storm. Its free-to-play model worked really well. The skins don't feel foreign with this game's art style, and it was unique for the time. While Fortnite is not perfect and is somewhat an offender of all these tactics, it is not the worst. It's the game that all these other games try to be. It popularized the games as a service model, and it done it so well that all these other studios tried to replicate it to varying success. I love Fortnite, and I used to play it all the time. And I absolutely loved replaying the original map last night. Oh! But it just reminded me of the genre of games it popularized, and it reminded me of how I dislike this new era of games as a service. To me, the problem with Fortnite is that it was so popular it influenced so many other games to adopt anti-consumer tactics. And who wants to bet with the massive success that Epic have seen with the return to Fortnite that we will soon see a return to Verdansk? Thanks for watching. And why not check out the Modern Warfare 3 curse, or how gaming companies are monetizing their nostalgia.